Happy Thursday, shoalmates. There you are. And welcome to the 222nd installment of the Hot Mess Express with the gorgeous, yeah, she's over here, Miss Didi of Didi Swindon. And I, Foxy of Foxy Suspicious. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It is fantastic to be back amongst the shoal. Man, it's been a week. I'm exhausted. I just ate pasta, so now I'm like super pooped. I'm super tired.
Oh, we had pasta too.
Oh my goodness. What kind of pasta did you have?
We had chicken Alfredo.
Ooh, that sounds yummy. We just had the plain spaghetti with meat sauce and some toasted bread. It was really yummy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
How's your day been today?
Well, the kid is back in school and homework is like balls to the wall. Oh,
Yeah.
here. So
It
it's
seems-
my life is not my life anymore.
Well, especially when you're just adjusting back to the new school year, and it seems like every subject gets a crap ton of homework sent home with it. Yeah, I can see how it's hard to keep up.
Well, they made 9 classes.
Oh wow! So 9 classes a day.
Yeah. And
Oh
it's
my
like, oh my
gosh!
gosh. I mean, and everybody gives some assignments. Like, I don't know when these kids are supposed to live.
I don't think they're supposed to anymore in the summertime. That's
And they
about-
play sports and they're always like, get your kid to sign up for sports and cheerleading. Well, when they supposed to do that and do their stuff? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe their beauty rest.
Yeah. So it hasn't been fun. I'm bitching about it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But if there's anything like you need assistance on, I am always available to help. So feel free
Well,
to
you
message
just
me.
move your ass down here and sit in the afternoons.
I would absolutely love to live next door to you. You and a whole bunch of other people. We just need to be like in a big cul-de-sac, a fish fam, and it'd be fantastic.
I know what. Stephen and Jenna's always talking about moving. They could move to North Carolina. She's a teacher. And she
That would
cooks,
be
so
really good.
she could teach Butterfly and cook our dinner at the same time. That would work. Sorry,
Probably
Stephen.
she probably requires a very high salary, so you would need to comp her very well.
Well, I'll
Unless
pay
you
her as much as I can. We'll leave it at that. She gonna like it, but it'll be as much as I can.
Maybe she chimes in here, we can get her take on it. She's like, all right, we're packing right now, maybe.
She's probably like, I'm stepping out of the room right now. I don't want to even get involved in that crap.
Oh, that would be fun though. Today for us, I had to get up super early. It wasn't horrible, but I think with the wedding only being about 29 days away, I am getting really fidgety, I'm excited, but I'm also fidgety nervous. So I've been I guess you could say stress cleaning. So, so I did some of that today. And got the stuff done for the live stream for this evening, but it's coming up so fast. If I feel like we just started planning it, and that was a little over 9 months ago, and
it does seem really fast now.
Yeah, it's right around the corner, and my belly's been like a teeter-totter, so
Don't let it teeter or totter at the wedding.
So last Friday I missed Fox AM because I've been waking up in the morning and it's either hit or miss with my belly. It's either fine or I'm super nauseous and it takes a while to go away. So I've missed 2 a.m. so far because of that. So I hope I don't have to miss tomorrow. But if I do, please forgive me. I'm just trying to get over my nerves.
Now, you see, I didn't even realize you didn't go because I was at the hospital. That's why.
Yeah, you've been busy too.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember you not going, but that's probably why I was at the ER with my cousin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last Friday I didn't go. But there's been so much stuff going on. It's easy to get confused in all the chaos of what did and versus did not happen.
It seems further away than that, though. Really, it really does. Seems like it was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Especially when you're so busy and you're doing so much in one day, it feels like you're doing several days of work in one day, and you have several days of that. Yeah, it feels like a few weeks. Mark Sterlson, member for 27 months membership milestone. Thank you so very much for all of your support. 27 months of memberships here. And he says, woohoo! Well, thank you so very much for that, Mark. Let me find a video today for you. Here you go. Thank you, Mark.
Come on over if you wanna have a good time. Don't more playing around, but now's the time to cross the line. Show me what's inside that soul to let you feel mine. Come on, they said our mind and bodies intertwined. You don't need to fall through the call, cause they said so.
Thank you, Mark. Greatly appreciate that. And we also had a membership milestone from Scuba Steve Aquatics, member for 9 months. Thank you so very much for your support, Scuba. Greatly appreciate you. And he said, we need ushers, movers, and cleanup squad for the wedding. Message Foxy to get more info. Well, thank you for that. Scuba actually messaged me, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and said that he will be an usher for us. So that's fantastic. Thank you for that, Scuba. Yes, we are still looking for some volunteers for the wedding, as well as the Keystone Clash in general is also looking for volunteers. So if you would like to volunteer for one or the other or both, please contact me for the wedding and contact info at Keystone Clash.
Yeah, do it all. You'll be glad you did.
You'll have so much fun doing it. It doesn't matter if it's like you can give them an hour or several hours or just have specific tasks you're only able to complete. They will work with you and be very grateful that you volunteer anytime. So yeah, so back on point. Thank you, Scuba Steve-O, for your 9 months of membership. Greatly appreciate you. And here is your video.
And we don't need to mention the conversation about Stephen and Jenna, because if he listens to it at double time or 4 times like Scotty does, he won't know. We don't need to tell him.
No, it's between us at this point. And Lori's out there slinging links. Thank you for that, Lori. And did you drop your baby registry yet? You're more than welcome to do that in chat. Lori has a grandbaby on the way, and they've set up a baby registry. And I've told her she is more than free to post that in chat. So if anyone would like to check that out and send Lori's grandbaby a little gift, feel free to. I'm so excited.
That's going to send it to my messenger, because by the time we get through, this will be gone. I won't see it for 24 hours. I'll forget it in 24 hours, and it'll be over with. And then it'll be like, well, darn. And now I wait. So.
Yeah, go through fast. Okay, I got to sign back in the Fish Fam link to see if Linky is.
I don't do anything on this computer but social media, so I have to go to a different computer. So that's why it takes me so long to do my PayPal. I have to wait and pull the other one out, and
One of the fish tanks over here, the double sponge filter, is the bubbles are popping a little bit. So it makes me think that like a fish has jumped out. So I keep having to check. And it's not that really the fish would jump out, but I have the longfin paleatus adults over there. And lately there's been one that goes up to the surface, and she just goes at the surface for hours and hours and hours. So I was like, is that the bubble? Is that the paleatus? Or is there a fish on the floor? Then he says, I'm not even sure how Foxy talked me into being part of the wedding, much less how I got roped into helping with Clash stuff. You people are glad I like y'all. I'm lazy AF by nature. Sunny, I'm very appreciative for you to be part of the wedding. And I'm so excited to give you big squishy hugs at the Clash. I'm so flippin' excited about that. That's coming up so fast. That's 28 days away.
I just, how you scroll through, and I popped up on some person's live stream, never heard of them, but what caught my attention was they had a camera mounted over a tank, and apparently it was a very large tank because there was an arowana that looked like that long, and all kinds of other big fish did not have a top on. Of course, and everybody said, don't, they're jumpers, and I know they are because several people have lost them from jumping. But he had I ain't talking about a little old dainty fish net. He had a fish net over that tank.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, I don't know how he had it secured because I could only see from above, but that's a smart idea when you and then if you put a lid for evaporation, now you have sort of like a double thing. And maybe he just did it just so he can live stream from the angle. I don't know what, because I was only in there for like a minute. But
I've seen where some of the monster fish keepers have thrown like those big nets over there, like their kiddie pools that they'll fill up for them. I've seen some of the bigger ponds try to do the netting, but they haven't kept it very long. I think DIY did netting for a little bit, and then he went to lids with his arowanas, if I'm not mistaken, way back in the day. But it is a thing, but it's not very common, and it seems to do the trick.
Yeah, and I use like the bird netting over my ponds to try to keep the frogs out. But this kind of netting looked like the kind we use on the shrimp trawler, like like string gauge, not plastic gauge. Like you're not gonna rip it with your hands, because I can rip the other one with my fingers.
Well, that's a good idea too, because I think a lot of the other ones I've seen are the thinner nets, and if it's a bigger fish, they probably could rip through that too, especially if they have sharp teeth.
Yeah. My daddy used to mend his. He would get them made, but then he could mend them with the big old the yarn hook, the crochet yarn like thing. He was pretty good at that.
Yeah, they're a lot easier to fix when they're rope versus the plastic ones. I'm going to go through and say hello to all those who have joined us in chat. It says we currently have 29 lovely shoalmates in here with us. So hello and happy Thursday to Monster Fish Gal, CR Fish, Didi Spins In, Uncle Smiley, David's Aquatics, Peter, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, May May. Oh my goodness, they're together. I love that. I love when they're together on the participant list. Baby sleeping. Bye, baby.
I hear you. Baby.
She said, bye, love you.
I heard her.
That means they're leaving. Hello, Beto, Great Lakes, Fuzzy KR, Saints Dust Aquariums, Jenna P, Linda Worth, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Elfish Tanks, Mark Charleston, Craig's Catfish Cave, Scuba Stevo, Benjamin Peter, Tank Girl, the Zen Ginger, Fish Family, the Moneyless Maven, Sketty Nona, Stephen P, Christopher Junkin, and Tom from Swampy Acres. Oh my goodness, it has been a hot minute since I've seen you. Hello, and hello to everyone else, and welcome in. Happy Thursday. Oh, that took forever to read that. Oh my goodness.
We have two long-term returnees tonight, Tom and Dusty.
I know. So, oh my, did I say St. Dustin? Was they on? Was they? What kind of English am I speaking? Okay. Yeah, I did. I totally glazed over that fact too. Hello, Dusty. Welcome in. It has been a minute since we've seen you as well. Yay, we're gathering oldies and goodies. So let's see. What have I missed in chat? So Christopher says, that's a foxy wig. I love it. Well, thank you. I've had this wig for quite a long time. It's just that I moved the light, so now y'all can see me. Normally I have the light way over there, but I decided to put it on the tripod because I was trying to keep it up on the wall so it's out of the way, but that was just too far away. Who learned you how to spoke? Lakeland Elementary School. Oh my goodness. Dusty says, thank you. It's nice to see everyone. It's lovely to see you too. We hope you're doing well, Dusty.
Well, Zenny must have been talking to Tony because like he'll say like we watch all them, the killer shows and whatnot. Yeah. And he'll say, yeah, he got killed. I said, he got killed, did he? He said, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think the funniest thing I've ever heard is, do you want that cutted? Cutted? What? And the thing is, like, she said that every day. She was like a lunch lady at work, where they served the food there right in the cafeteria. And she said that every day to everybody, you want that cutted. I don't know if she's ever been corrected or if that was just her thing, but it always made me giggle. There's no
What was
harm
she
in it.
saying in actuality?
Do you want your sandwich cut in half?
Oh,
But she should
I'll
say,
be
do you
like,
want
huh?
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Steven says 2 times is too damn fast. Well, yeah, we speak fast, so 2 times speed must be insufferable, especially with these giggles. They must be high pitched and so sharp. Welcome in,
Well,
Matt
Mark,
Vinovsky.
okay.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Oh, Chris is feeling mighty brave because Karen is sound asleep, so he can say anything he wants to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. She'll wake up, and then his finger will slide off the keyboard. You watch.
We just have to say your name 3 times for her to wake up, right? Karen.
Karen, get up, Karen.
It's time for the Hot Mess Express.
Shut him down, Karen. And then said to listen to the giggles at 2 times is something else.
I'm sure it sounds like a chipmunk. Like when I get nervous, the 2 times speed giggle you just heard is what naturally comes out of me. And even I'm like, whoa, that felt weird. Where'd that come from? Oh my goodness. So fire, someone's at the door. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this week for us, okay, so Friday AM I didn't do, but then we had our members live stream on Tuesday. Yesterday I did a live stream with my friend Angel. She wanted to have a little bit of like a bridal celebration over on her channel. So we did that. We hung out for about an hour and a half, and we had a bunch of fishy people join us for that stream last evening. So thank you so very much for coming over and hanging out with us in a non-fishy stream. Had so much fun. Thank you so much, Angel, for hosting that as well. Then we have the Hot Mess Express today, and then I have Fox AM. Hopefully I'm feeling good enough in the morning because mornings have been really rough on my stomach. And then we have Ladies Night tomorrow night, and then Saturday evening we have Jeff Pelham's auction. So that's a lot of live streaming in 1 week.
It's a lot of time to stay purdy.
I know. Thank goodness for wigs, because you don't want to see the hair that's going on under here. And Shane said Angel is so sweet. Yes, she is super sweet. And she would love.
I was going to go, but I didn't. There's no way. We didn't get finished with homework till 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I figure you were probably busy with Butterfly, but yeah, Angel would absolutely love the live stream for this evening because she's really into the angel numbers, and today's live stream is 222, which is very, very good.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. I know it's not what you fishy people are into, but I really that stuff fascinates me.
Well, I mean, most of us have other interests too, so you never know which one is going to be.
Nice to meet Angel. She seems lovely. Yeah, she is super sweet. Definitely check her out when she does her other live streams. So yeah, did that. Oh, shipping for last week I can talk about in the beginning because I normally forget about it until the end. Shipping for last week was 100%. We are still 100% here to date. So woohoo! The packages that we sent out this week were supposed to be delivered today, but they only just left. That new friggin' hub that was supposed to make things more efficient, they go there and die for 2 days, and then they send them out. So they just got sent out from there today. So hopefully everyone has their packages by tomorrow. But they're packaged for the long haul. So that's not the concern. It's just that it's so annoying. We did not need that new hub. It was faster before that. This was supposed to be more efficient. And they're like, no, here's 2 extra days. So yeah, shipping is awesome. Totally lost me. Oh yeah, there is no shipping next week for us. Monday is a holiday, so we only ship on Mondays because of how mail runs here. So we will resume shipping for Peppa Pig Aquatics the following week. Ooh.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah.
I did hear the member stream later. I've had to catch up on replays on everything that I was able to do.
Mhm.
And you're talking about the axolotls and get somebody to watch them, babysit them
Yeah.
while you were gone. And it's like, that ain't for everybody, so I don't have anybody that I know that would be able to do that. So you're very
Yeah.
fortunate.
Well, if I didn't have someone that could do that, I wouldn't be able to go because those are the ones in the house that need the most attention. Like we purposefully stopped pulling fry over a month ago, so we wouldn't have our eggs over a month ago, so we wouldn't have any teeny tiny fry. By the time we left, that needed several feedings a day. But when it comes to axolotls, I cannot leave them 9 days without food or water changes in a colony setting. So I have two 75 gallons, I have 10 in each. And then I have two 20 highs that have 5 in each. And if I leave them without eating for 9 days, I will come back to just a whole tank. All the tanks will be Lieutenant Danes because they'll be hungry at that point. So they will go after each other at that point. So I have to train someone to feed them. Otherwise, I can't leave.
Yeah.
Because the very next week when we come back, like we come back from the clash on the 29th, the 5th is the next Quad City Fish Swap. So the very next weekend, we got to get our asses back in the car and drive all the way to Iowa with all the axolotls and all our baby fish that we're ready to go, and then do the Quad City Fish Swap. So, and that should end our season of chaos, and we should not have to leave the house until next spring again. So I'm very excited about that.
Hey, can we do something really super quick?
Sure.
Can we set up a fishy list and only let it run for about 2 minutes and go ahead and pull it so that the people that are here have the best chance?
Sure.
Absolutely. And then we can do another one later, but it's give this crowd for coming on in an extra shot.
And I'll keep it simple. # fishy with a Y.
Yeah, okay.
2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, kiddos. Now, how did that make all the older people feel in chat? Because I've been having people that are like 3-4 years older than me, or like 2-3 years younger than me, call me kiddo, and it makes me feel very awkward.
Yeah, it used to be kiddo? Something that only older people called you, but now kiddo is like, yeah, that's what they are.
You know who's the biggest culprit of that is Kenny.
Who?
Daniken Kenny. He's the biggest culprit of calling me kiddo. So there we go. We have that running. Let that go for about another minute and a half. So then he says 222 is my daughter's angel number. They were born 2 years, 2 days, and 2 hours apart. Wow.
I don't know what an angel number is, so.
It's usually like a number that like you see the number constantly, like it follows you around for a few days. Like say like you go to the grocery store and your total is like $9.11. Or you check the time, and every time you look at it, you seem to always catch 9/11, or that's just specifically one set of numbers. But there's like, it's like a number that follows you around. So like that was happening to me for a while. So I went and looked up the number, and that's how I found out about angel numbers and what they're supposed to mean. And it's fun.
I have 2 that keep following me.
Yeah.
One of them is 1111. And the other one is 444. It's like I see it a lot for some reason.
Well, from what I learned from Angel, the ones represent good things, their doors opening, and higher power calling you forward. It's all like you're falling into more and more positive stuff is what ones mean. I don't know what 4s mean, because I've gotten a lot of 1s too. So Angel has told me what that meant, and I don't know what 4s are. I don't get 4s a lot. So
now, of the 2, I see the 1111 more often.
Well, that's good. You want to see?
Steven said he cut numbers out of his life. He can't count them for nothing.
No. Oh, I should go and say hello to those who have joined us since I last said hello. Welcome in Jody P, Ann, Daniel Berry, Jonathan G, Dennis Christensen, DJ Guppyfish, Spencer's sister, Vin TVK, Melvin. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are well. And Miss Didi, whenever you are ready, I will enter stop and chat.
We can right now.
Texas. Awesome. Welcome.
And this is for fishy list number 3.
Yes, fishy
Number
list
42, unless you have a different something.
For number 3, let's see. I believe I am also on 42. Yes. 41 is Skipper, so 42 we'll be drawing for right now. And the biggest thing to know is that once your name is drawn, you have 30 seconds to respond in chat to claim your name on the list. This is not to win a prize. This is to get your name onto the fishy list, where you will win a prize once we reach 50. Well, where you could win a prize once we reach 50 names. And we do a grand prize drawing. The winner of that one wins a $100 gift card to the fishy store if you're choosing, or if you're overseas, $100 $100 to your PayPal. So right now we're going to go ahead and pull the name. Just remember 30 seconds to claim your spot or claim your name on the list if your name is drawn. And without further ado, I'm going to refresh. Adieu. Make sure it's working. 27 entries. These are, oh my goodness, this is everyone that has entered for this fishy list. So good luck, guys and gals. Here we go.
Linda Worth.
Linda Worth, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat.
Oh, Karen better wake up because Christopher's gone crazy because Theodore Ted Aqua's here.
Oh, Ted Aqua, welcome in. Karen.
You better wake up, Karen. And Jennifer's here, Mrs. Hardwater.
Welcome in, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. Linda Worth.
Linda's here.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, she said yay.
Oh, there she is. I did totally miss you. So you were way up. So yes, congratulations, Linda. You are number 42 on fishy list number 3. Woohoo! And thank you all for participating in fishy list number 3 this evening. We are getting so close to that one. We only need 8 more names.
Yep. And as we can, we'll add a few more if we get a chance tonight.
Yeah.
Just some list.
Yay, yes, congratulations, Linda. Maybe we'll do another one later on. So yes, so what have you been having going on this week, Miss Didi?
Well, here, when I could, because I was gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Friday and Saturday, and part of the day Sunday, but
yeah.
We had a cold spell, and it's like, oh my God, I got fish out there. It's got to come in. So I had my electric blue cars outside. And, with the thermocline and all that, that's one thing. But I have water moving a lot. So I don't know how the thermocline works when it's pulling water and moving water. So it probably don't work as good as if you didn't have it moving. So it was like, I had to drain the tank to catch them. So I bought the electric blue cars in. And let me tell you, they say fish are prettier after they stay out in the sun. These guys are almost purple.
I bet
they are so colored. I mean, even the first day after chasing them and everything else. And I had bought 2 red long-fin rosy barbs and put them in the other pond and never saw them since I released them. But one of them was still alive, and it was the last fish I could catch after draining that. And man, that thing was super red too. So
yeah, they always look so good when
they're going back out again next summer.
Yeah,
so pretty.
They are.
So I did that, and I pulled some fish out of the other pond that I was holding for Duke. He was supposed to pick them up yesterday, and I haven't seen him yet. So they're in a bucket up there.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna carry them to the fish store tomorrow if you don't get here early. And I ain't gonna play with you, but just so long, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You only give,
He said, I'll be there tonight or first thing in the morning. I ain't seen him yet. That was yesterday. So, but I've been doing that. Of course, I've been moving stuff around. I put the raccoon shrimp in the discus tank.
Oh,
And it's like they're so prolific. Let's see how y'all doing there. And there's some in there. They're hanging in there.
That's awesome. That's very interesting. I hope that they bloom in there because that'd be very cool to see.
Well, they were in a shock because I'm sure it's not as much fun as their tank, but the electric blue cars would have tore them all to pieces.
Yeah.
You know, I only have one discus in there.
The fishies that you brought in from the pond, if you haven't made a video of yet, please do. I'd love to see their beautiful suntans that they got while being outside all summer.
I will try to remember to do that. And electric blue cars are my favorite fish, Beto.
Yeah.
So I had a favorite fish, which was not one, but it was a dojo loach, but he's passed by now.
Yeah.
And but as far as overall, if I could only have one fish, that's the ones it would be. But I found 3 of the original 5 bamboo shrimp I bought years ago. They were still in that 60. And so I moved them to the 90 as well. And they're really liking that tank because it's got lots of good stuff to hang on and all the flow. And they like that. So they're in there. And of course, I've moved lots of shrimp here to there. And almost every fish tank has shrimp in it. I'm just like, okay, we got to learn how to fend for yourself. And I'm turning more tanks back into fish. You know what I mean? Instead of just shrimp only. And it was so funny because Stephen mentioned Monday. I watched a replay this morning that, you know, he kind of got bored with just shrimp. And I understand where he's coming from because after a while you kind of do. And I love shrimp, but, you know, they're just not as interesting as fish. And, you know, you can add the shrimp in there. But, you know, at least the fish, your eyes are constantly, you know.
Yeah.
The thing.
But the shrimp,
plus, you can pull plants. You can do all kinds of stuff when it's shrimp aren't involved. So, yeah, I've still got the ones I've had, but you know the raccoons are tough. So we'll see how tough they are. And I put the tangerine tigers in with the long fin cherry barbs I got from you, which the raccoons were in with them, and they were like, "Try it again. We're better than y'all." So now they're all in a less densely planted tank. So we'll see. But there's lots of tangerine tigers. And so I think they're holding their own. And I did see when they put the cars in that tank, they must, because I tried to catch shrimp for 2 or 3 days. And one of them spotted a shrimp first thing. And he looked like a hunter. It's so packed with Java fern. That's like, you can't see any place that isn't green. They have a little path in the front they can swim up and back and forth as I'm taking plants to the clash.
Yeah.
And but he was going through the bushes looking for that shrimp. I don't know if he ever got it or not, but he was like, it was on in a split second.
Well, I hope that shrimpy got away. But like Steven said, yeah, shrimp are great accessories. I have a few shrimp only fit tanks, but I'm trying so hard with trying to not kill Caridina. That's why they're only shrimp in those 2 tanks. But otherwise, everything else is like, shrimp and fish together. So, but yeah, they're pretty boring. But I want them to make more themselves. So they're on their own until they start blooming a bit for me.
Well, you know, a lot of my shrimp tanks have CO2 running to them. So you know what that's doing.
Yeah.
And so I have to do something with plants. I can't just always just trim, which is, you know, that's what I try to do is just trim. So it's like, you know what? F it. I'm snatching this thing up out of this substrate and we're going to move it. And so we'll see how it goes. You know, it is what it is at this point. I got to have it easier than what I've been having because I'm 3 to 4 hours a day on homework. So I don't have the time that I had before. And I still didn't have time then. So, but you know, that stream today, watching Stephen and Kelly, it has triggered my, you know, I'm redoing my ponds for next year. And I'm tunneling.
But I remember you talking about that earlier.
to the 300. So I'm gonna have 500 gallons of water,
Yeah, nice.
and I've got 4 bulbs already, but none of them's big enough. Like my what does Kelly call them? Alocaceas, the elephant ears.
Oh, the alocasias. Yeah.
I've got the Black Magic, I believe, in one of my cement mixer boxes, and this happens every summer. I mean, every near the end of the season, the roots
Mm.
take over, and the water coming in from the pond that normally flows down through the rocks and all
Yeah.
can't get to the rocks. It wants to overflow because the root system is packed that box and spreading it out. So I'm
Yeah.
going to build a wooden box, the size I need.
Mm.
And so I will have that one next year. Plus, I'm gonna look. I've been doing some figuring today. I'm connecting all those others where one spills into. So I don't need but one or 2 pumps. But the way
Yeah.
I've got it, one spill into the other, and by the time it gets back, that water should be pristine. But
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see it because you always do awesome setups.
that triggered that. It's triggered a song. It's triggered all kinds of stuff.
Ooh, a song too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of songs this week. Some things are inspiring the songs. Is it Stephen?
Well, he's been doing lots of little songs, and I mean, they've been so cute.
Oh my goodness, I love the short he released this week with the breaking down the CO2. I clicked on there thinking it was going to be something silly. That's why I left the comment. What the hell? I didn't come here to learn things, but it was an excellent, excellent breakdown. So thank you for that, Stephen.
That was great. And he also, now I don't know if this was an older one, but something popped up in my feed. It was very funny about, water changes. It shows the water coming up. Like I left and I'm doing something else, and what was it I was doing? That kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah. Oh no.
That's so easy to happen. You can be sitting right here and it's easy to happen.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so funny when people are doing the water change live streams.
Yeah,
And, like they'll get like in the camera and they'll forget about like the tank filling up right behind them. And Chad's watching this tank get higher and higher and higher. Nobody's alerting him to the situation. I've seen that happen several times, but I'm guilty as charged. I didn't say anything either. So. But hello, welcome in to Cecil Mayberry, Vibes Aquatics, Toonie Loon, Alice Shan, Tadaqua, Fish Nerd, Mrs. Hardwater, Gills to Gardens. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Let's see. Sketty says Amazon has Rubbermaid 300 gallon for $2. That's not bad. Oh, the poor delivery guy.
And the free shipping. So, I really wanted at least a 500, but they didn't have any around here. And of course, I was already behind the game, so I had to just get what I could get and get the fish in there because my fish were too big for the one I had. Any of the ones that I had, because I had 100. There might be 110s or 100s, but they're separate, So, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Next year, I'm hoping to be able to get this 700 gallon pond, but that's not going to be for fish. It's going to be for this mermaid right here. Because I get dehydrated. I need a bigger pond. Like, I love the 110 gallon I have. It's a nice soaker pond, but I need to stretch out my tail fin, So I'm hoping to go that route for next year. Personally,
well, in my 100 gallon, I can sit down and I don't have to bend my knees. My feet don't reach the end. It just barely, like if I tilt my ankles, I can touch it. But I'm not locked into, where you have to bend your knees a lot of times.
No, I am. Unless I stick my feet out the top of the tub on the other side. I just have to do that. But otherwise I sit like crisscross applesauce in there. And like when I bring Elizabeth in there, Lily. Elizabeth is my older niece, and she looks just like Lily. Like they're doppelgangers of each other. But Lily will come in there. She'll lay very still, and she'll be like, "I'm swimming." But then we'll sit that way, and I'll hold her, and I'll just do spins. So it's just fun. But yeah, I'd like a little more room to stretch out. Lily has her nice big pool now. I don't want to go in that because it's only 19 inches deep. I need a little more depth than that.
But that's deeper than the bathtub that we had in this house when we moved in.
Well, yeah, some of them are super shallow. Like, is that just
More
like a baby
out
tub?
of the water than in the water. You had to put your legs
Yeah.
up on the wall to get your back wet.
Oh, that sounds so tiny. I love the old claw-footed soaker pots.
Yeah.
My grandfather had one of those in his bathroom. I couldn't wait to go over to my grandfather's house for a sleepover when I was little to be able to take a bath in that tub. I love that tub so much.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool, Jennifer. Yeah. So we are at 5:45. Oh my goodness, there's something I want to talk to you guys or mention before we go into the member video this evening. So big step in the approaching the wedding thing. We went and applied for a marriage license this week. Shit's getting real, guys. Like, oh my goodness, it's getting crazy. Like, I'm excited, but I'm so flippin' nervous. So I've been making a lot of AI songs about how I feel.
Your diary of a bride will be songbook.
Yeah, basically, like I'm making a song journal basically of all my feels because it's expressing me very well. Music is one of my languages that I lost for a little bit. So now that I'm able to get back into it another way, thank you, Steven. Seriously, I'll never stop saying thank you for showing me that website. So like I'm able to get back into that, and that's how I used to express a lot of my emotions. So I've been able to do that again with that. So yeah, I have a journal of all my wedding, my briding going on. So one of those is on the member video tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and play the member video. I still can't believe we have the marriage license ready to go. That's crazy. It's getting so close. I'm scared. It'll be fine, but I'm also terrified. So at the making of the member video, we are 108 members strong to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you for all of your love and support. We greatly appreciate you guys and gals. And I forget which song I put on here, so we're going to find out together. Because I made like 12 songs this week. So without further ado, here's your member video. Thank you so very much, members.
Suits too tight, feels like a chain. Heart's racing faster than a midnight train. Mirror says you got this, but I ain't sure. Love's a sickness, is there a cure? Cold feet, they're dragging me down. Heart's on fire, but my head spins around. Cold feet, can't run, can't stay. Tied up in knots on my wedding day. Mama's crying, daddy's proud. Friends are laughing, the church is loud. Preacher's waiting, clock won't slow down the aisle, but I don't know. Do I say yes? Do I take the leap? Or do I let this love cut too deep? Cold feet, they're dragging me down. Heart's on fire, but my head spins around. Cold feet, can't run, can't stay. Tied up in knots on my wedding day.
Oh my goodness, that was such a fun song. And yeah, like I'm a little bit jittery, so I made that song and it made me feel a lot better. So music is therapeutic. 108 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Greatly appreciate all your love and support. Dr. Ted says, Foxy, how is Brian doing? About the same as me. Like, not good.
So y'all feed off of each other's feelings.
We're like the same person basically. So like, I'm more extroverted about my like how I'm like to process my emotions, but he's more introverted about it. But I can read his face like a novel. Like I know. He said he like he expects like the groomsmen to have to catch him at the clash. But that's why I said let's keep it lighthearted and joking and fun and silly, and I think he'll do a lot better that way. So I'm trying to find ways to ease his anxiety about it. At the same time, while also not passing out. So.
Now, is this his first time getting married, or was he married to the kid's dad, mom?
No, it's first marriage for both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because then he says, OMG, why do I feel like the wedding and reception is going to be all Suno-generated songs? I mean, it wouldn't be that bad for exactly what you said, a little bit lower than that. At least it would all be copyright friendly for streaming. But it isn't. All the music is regular, popular music that's out there. So Miss Didi has heard one of the playlists. She knows of the other songs and the other ones. A lot of the hen party people know of many of the songs on there. But I should post that in the wedding planners so everyone can give it a listen. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but it is not any AI generated music, surprisingly.
Nope.
Yes, and Mark Sterlson during the song gifted 10 more Foxy's Fishes memberships. Thank you so very much for that, Mark. We greatly appreciate you. That is overly generous. You are very kind. So that brings us up to 118 members to the channel. Thank you. Miss Didi, are you able to still see who those 1 to 2?
Sure enough. One went to Lake Missoula A&P, Ben Sharp. Another to Prodigal Aquarist, CRP-ish, Cheryl Smith, Gills to Gardens, Craig's Catfish Cave, Vibes Aquatics, KJE Aquatics, Shane's Tank Symbols, Dennis Christensen, and Cinema Girl.
Awesome. All great shoalmates to have. Welcome to membership, and thank you so very much, Mark. That was highly generous of you. Let me see. Let me play. What's at the bottom of the list? Because those are the newest ones. Oh, this one. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Live action.
Oh.
Now, that does bring to mind.
Mm.
Did he fall off the stage? Did he run into something, or did a swinging something catch something and knock it over?
I don't know what happened there. Oh my goodness! But I expect something like that to happen at the wedding with it. The way everyone's been talking, something's gonna happen. And I think all these people were just gifted memberships, so I don't think they're new, but I'm going to say welcome in anyways to RJ. I know RJ is here. Lake Missoula, Prodigal, KJE, Cinema Girl, Flying Mousy, and Fish Dreams. Welcome in. So I know that sometimes the list also puts on whoever was also gifted memberships. Then he says, just ask Lily what she thinks about the wedding. Oh my goodness, she is excited. She is very excited. Because we're like making the paperwork official here, so she's gonna be like part of that official little thing we're doing here. So this week I've been teaching her how to throw stuff out of a basket just because we wanted her to to do that because it's adorable. And she had it down immediately, like immediately. She was so excited. She's a bundle of love. Dr. Ted says, Roxy, keep Brian away from Whip and Skipper. You've been warned. Why is that? Why do I need to worry about those two gentlemen?
I don't know. They might be trying to get him drunked up. I don't know. I didn't hear the conversation, but I can imagine after watching the live stream the other night that that's probably what was said. I only saw part of the live stream, and everybody was feeling good. They'd had their drinky poos, as you say. My mama used to call them that too.
Drinky poos. I got that from Trailer Park Boys.
Well, the apple didn't fall far from the tree for us, and me and Mama.
I totally forgot what I was just going to say. Oh, but if he's referring to like the drinking wise, Brian doesn't drink, so I don't have to worry about that.
And I'm gonna show y'all what I got the other day. This is one of those little bobbers, like you tie a string and hook a little thing to it in the fish tank.
Yeah.
It's so cute. And I found this little leg.
That is adorable. That is so cute.
And the girl didn't realize there was a boy and a girl, but I did see a blue top hat looking thing. So I'm going to go back and get that for the boy. But
that would be so cute. So you're going to have them bob around in the fish tank? And make some videos of it. Oh my goodness. That would be adorable.
I could put a vase or something on the table at the clash and let them swim on the table, on the reception table.
I was going to ask, did I miss ladies' night or is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. And where is it going to be hosted on?
It's going to be hosted on my channel because I do so much important work.
We're getting another Didi live stream with the ladies' night being on Didi's.
All in the same quarter.
Being at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, correct?
Eastern.
Okay.
And then Steven will be off at 9:30 when Steven pops up. So it's going to be fast and furious. 5 women and 1 hour to talk.
Welcome to Thunderdome. Welcome to see you, Llewellyn. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. But it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So let's see what else happened this week. Sorted wedding items into the categories that they need to be in, like physically. They were all brought in the house. I went through to what goes with what, so they're finally organized that way. Made a bunch of music to calm my nerves. Definitely helps. Oh my goodness, Pie, the piebald axolotl I have has been alone since week 1 because I saw he was so cool and I didn't want anything to happen to him, so I scooped him out and I raised him up on the rack. And he has never, ever, ever been with another axolotl since that point until this week. This week he had a double introduction. He was introduced to Substrate and Duke's Tank at the same time. So Pie has made acquaintances with Duke and Pacome, and they've all been going fantastic together. And Pie doesn't seem to mind the Substrate, and this seems to be really intrigued by the other models in there. So I'm very, very happy. That was a successful transition because I was highly nervous because the big thing for me is I don't know what sex Pie is. Because normally, like, the females have the rounder bellies, the boys are more V, the boys have a bigger cloaca, the females have a smaller one. Unless they are hybridized with Andersoni, then they can be more squared body with a smaller cloaca and either be boy or girl. So this is what I'm seeing with Pie. So when I put Pie in Duke's tank, I noticed 2 days after I put Pie in there, Duke was rubbing his balls all over Pie's face. So I'm sure that Pie is a female. And I am elated by that because in the axolotl world, when it comes to spawning, females are the aggressors during spawning. And my fear was if Pi got bit, if he was a male, would his appendage go back to how it looks now? Or would it be different because he's piebald? So Pi is a female. If Duke is rubbing his genitalia all over her face. So
That's not necessarily true.
I'm sure. Better pipe.
He could just be saying, hey, this is my place.
Duke only dances for those pheromones, so she must have been releasing those pheromones to get him going. So and then we had some sensual seduction going on. So but I'm just so very happy that went well. So now I don't have to worry about the 14-gallon getting too warm that Pi was growing up in. We broke down 5 10-gallon tanks that were on the rack in the other room. We moved them into the other tanks here because Brian's son's going to be caring for our fish while we're gone. We want to make it as easy on him as possible, so we took down some tanks, put them in together with other fishies while they're just chilling while they're on vacation. And when we get back, then we'll set them back up and have everything going back the way it was. But until then, it's working out pretty well. I think everything is going to go well.
Well, you had a surprise change in time for your members stream.
Yes, we did. We started an hour earlier Tuesday. And it was something we've been talking about, but I wasn't ready to transition to an earlier time. But you know what? Darn it. I do not like missing Fish Tank Farm stream. Brian gives me hella, and when I say hella, he'll mention it like 3-4 times because he's not one to say a lot. Darn it, I don't like missing Mike's stream. So he said that enough times that I was like, all right, you know what? I will move it back an hour. We don't have to miss Mike's stream anymore. And so our member live stream has been moved back to 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's once a month. That way we can go right into Fish Tank Barns after that.
Yep.
Dr. Ted says, Foxy, doesn't matter what sex they are rubbing their balls on each other unless you move their tank to Alabama, Florida, or Idaho, or Hawaii, or Arkansas, or where else? Is it Maine? Also Maine. There's a bunch of them. And there's one that needs a permit, which is also a no for me.
Somebody was mentioned something in a video, and I don't know if they were joking or they would say in Iowa instead of Iowa.
Oh,
and they did it several times. So I don't know if they were serious or Iowa.
Yeah. Well, I hope they were just being silly, but everyone pronounces things differently.
It don't take much to entertain me either. So,
Yeah, I hear that.
I watched
Same
it
here.
twice. I think he was joking though, but I had never, but if you didn't really know how to pronounce it, it's like, that kind of makes sense. Iowa.
Yeah, it does. There's a lot of words that are written differently than how they're said. Like knife, it should be knife or gnocchi,
Yeah.
like it should be ganoki, ganache.
Yeah. Yeah, you would never know how do you order this? What is this right here? Because you would never do that unless you ran across it through some training of some sort.
And welcome inside.
I say wrong words all the time, but you know what? It's the way it is. Oh, I did my my homework assignment too.
Oh, Iola. Yeah, I thought you said Iowa. Iola is a town in Wisconsin, but I thought you were saying Iowa, like with a W, or was it with an L?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love you, Heifer. Oh my goodness. So yes, we talked on the member stream about like what we do if we're planning an extended time away from our fish room. Some of the key things that we would do. And I thought I'd ask you that question, Miss Didi. Like, how are you prepping to go for the clash? Like, what are some of the things, like the points that you have to get done before you can leave your fish room for the clash?
Well, this year I have nobody to come and check.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be, and we always do this. We set up our indoor little portable ring camera. That way, not that it would matter, if a tank was to crash or something and bust and water around on the floor. Because it's 12, 14 hours to get home. So that isn't really the point. But it's just nice to kind of look in and know things are going good. But normally I would take these little round things like people put pills in or whatnot. And I would put the feed in for like 2 feedings on top of each tank or in front of the tank if it didn't have a top that would hold them. And Debbie and Wanda would come and they would know to pour one in the tank that it was on. And so that's what they've done in the past. Because it's like, well, if you get up there once, that's great. If you get up there twice, it's better, but don't worry about it. Just, once will be great. And it's a 2-hour drive for them to go, come and go. So with the things that have been going on with them, I'm not going to ask them to even try. They've got enough on their plate as it is. And so, everybody's just going to have to do, and it's kind of going to suck. And, I may lose some babies, but that's just how it's going to be, So,
well, hopefully you won't.
Nothing else I can do about it. So it's either not go or just deal with whatever happens when I get back.
I think it will be just fine because you have your tank set up where they can go for a while without needing any assistance. Because you haven't done that.
Pretty much. For
the most part. So I think you're going to be pretty solid that way. So I don't want you to worry your head about that too much. But that camera is definitely a good idea. Just to look in, have a little bit of peace of mind.
Now I have a tank full of stir-by babies. So, they're not going to get fed while I'm gone. But the only thing I know to do is grab a bunch of plants from another tank and throw them in there so there's something stuck to the plants. So maybe they can, get stuff off of the stuff that's stuck to the plants. That's the only thing I can think to do. And, and it'll be what it is,
Yeah.
They haven't been able to come every time, but, we'll see. But that's it, You do good water changes before you go, and that's it. Hope for the best.
Yeah. What are the youngest babies that you have right now?
Huh?
What are the youngest fry that you have right now?
They're like a week old.
A week? Oh, goodness. What are they?
The stir-bys. They've had more, They like to go at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because the nights that I've been in here extra later is the nights that I catch the eggs if I'm in here to catch them before they get eaten. But they're the wee hours of the morning type fish.
Yeah.
So
I think if you power feed the fry until the clash, I think letting them go and a tank that has like a good buildup of mulm will see them fine until you get home. There's magic and magic little buggies in that mulm that they'll feast on the whole time.
Yeah, so and it's a kind of new tank. As I set it up just to be a baby tank. Yeah. And I put all kinds of babies in there, but they'll have more before I go. So I'm liable to have eggs that are still waiting to hatch. I've got another spoonful of eggs right now where I collected a spoonful. I put my eggs on a spoon and then I move it and just set it up in a breeder box. So, if they hatch in the breeder box, they're stuck. But if I leave them in the tank, the snails eat them. So, maybe they'll make it. Now, I'm not going to do all the feeding. I have way too many tanks and just can't do it. So,
that's why it's suggested the mulm beta because there's a lot of live animals in the mulm.
I try not to overstock too, so that helps. But my rainbow tank is the most stocked tank that I have.
And I can't say this word, and I've tried so many times. The oshits will do all the heavy lifting while you're away. Yeah, that feeds a lot of the fishies in the wild. So your tanks are pretty well established, and you'll know there's a lot of food sources in there for the little guys.
Well,
so.
I know it's a word that I can't pronounce, but if I was just trying to read it like Ebonic wise, I would say the all F's will do
Yeah.
all the heavy lifting when you get back and not when you're gone. Hey.
She said I nailed it, nice.
Yeah, see, Steven gets it. But that's all. So that's what I do. Now I've never had a saltwater tank when I left, so that's going to be new for. Because now I've got 2 of them in here, so I don't really know, But that's the way it's going to be for him too. I hope Elroy is good.
Zenny says, I'm nervous about leaving everything for almost a week in the hands of my son and teenage daughters. It will be fine. Your kids got this, okay? They are A-okay with your fishies. She says, I'm not sure if I'm going to relax for 5 days. Woman, you never relax. Like, I have never known you to unclench one time. It's going to be fine. It's going to be like every other day. It's going to be fine.
Now, while I was up at the hospital, I had Tony and Butterfly give bloodworms to the discus.
Yeah.
Which that's the first time they've ever done it, but they did. I don't know what Ted means by tub water. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Tub water. Oh, because there's magic in their water with all the little extra.
Oh yeah, with what's out there in that water, sure enough.
Maybe saying pour some tub water in your tanks before you leave.
It's not going to happen.
So you say flux. But I like saying shits. Feed them those shits. They'll be just fine.
And Marty says she was gone for 3 weeks after a hurricane with no power and no feeding because she was gone and only lost 1 fish.
That is fantastic. That was I'm sorry you lost that 1 fish, but I'm grateful it wasn't more for you.
The thing we worry with here is the heat during hurricane power losses because it is so hot.
And it's been cooler up here, but we have some kind of weird thing going on to where it's going to be cold and it's supposed to get really hot again. Forget what they called it. But yeah, we got that kind of thing going on up here. So we're cold right now. It's only 72 at the moment. But it was like 90s, 100, like 10 days ago. I feel like Monty Python and the Holy Grail when the season changed so fast that the limbs just start falling off the trees. I feel like that.
Now, something that I didn't, how you just don't think about certain things, but it makes sense now that I heard it, was Stephen Kelly talking about how bigger fish, with the oxygen.
Yeah.
So, and I have several tanks with some kind of big fish in them. So that, and I don't know if these discus are in a 29. If I shouldn't, I'll probably just switch them back to the 90 so they, it won't be as fouled up because it's just a breeding tank is all that is.
Mm-hmm.
So they've laid eggs again. They ate the last ones again. Oh. They watched them for like nonstop for 2 days and then they ate them. The time before I put a little screen over it and the eggs fungus. So I said, you know what? I'm giving them 2 days. They just laid them either last night or today. On the end of the second day, I'm putting that screen on and I'm gonna put an air stone underneath it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Try that. Because it's like they had one batch that they let hatch out of all these babies. So I want some baby discus so daggone bad.
I want some of your baby discus too. Gosh darn it, get it right, discus. Let's get her done already.
Damn it.
It will happen though. Hello, Johnny Best. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. But yes, it will happen. It'll get figured out. Maybe over the winter, maybe you can concentrate on a little bit. Well, you're trying to figure it out now. Hopefully this works, but if not, over the winter we can work on some crazy ideas together if you want to. And then he says, okay, well, whatever my version of relaxing is, the whole time I'm going to be like a chihuahua in a thunderstorm. So I will bring the thunder shirt for you. Okay, got it. And
Well,
RJ's
Jen, if
making.
we have to bring Lola, we'll have a stroller for you to get in with Lola.
Oh, that'd be so cute. And RJ is making songs over here. Free Scott's hanging out in the back. Don't holler at me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride.
Hey,
I love Scott's. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry.
you know, when I do my dives, I always try to pronounce the Latin names.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I did it because I know I'm not doing it right, but I insist on doing it because it's probably wrong.
Yeah.
But my last one, the one I got to show tonight, I don't remember if I went back and put that in there. I just can't remember if I did that. I hope I did because I pretty messed that one up too.
So are you ready to get into this week's dive this evening?
Pardon?
Are you ready to get into the dive for this evening?
If you want to, I'll go load it up down there.
Yeah,
We're so full on the side with all those other things. We can't add any more videos unless we
I know.
delete something.
Yeah, I guess we have to go through because it says we've reached our 100 video limit on this tab. So I feel like I have 100 things over here, but
yeah.
we do. So.
I'm trying to figure out where did I put that. I've got a folder for them, and I have to hunt for it every single time.
And hello, Holly Gibbs. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to you, lovely. So yeah, so for our what we do for prepping for going away, specifically for this one, we took down some tanks to help with the burden of all. We have a lot of tanks in here. We don't want to drive the kid nuts. Also, Brian went and cleaned the linear piston pumps to make sure they're all good to go, so there's any issues about that. And we've been like cleaning up some of the tanks, like pulling out like the extra algae and stuff, because algae grows so fast and they'll be entwined in it by the time we get home. And just topping off tanks in general, stuff like that. And when we go away, we'll be doing like, we have these little zipper bag things, and we'll put the food in them for the kiddo on certain things. Otherwise, we're like, just pinch them for the rest of the stuff with the big bottle of food. So that's generally how we get ready to take a extended vacay with our fish tanks. Sonny says, where did I put that? It's going to be the name of my audio biography. Autobiography. Oh my goodness. Fish Frenzy Addiction says, happy Thursday. Any plans for this weekend? Absolutely. If tomorrow starts the weekend, there's 2 live streams tomorrow, Fox AM. If I'm feeling okay, hopefully I am. Then there's Ladies Night tomorrow evening on Miss Didi's channel. And it's going to be Miss Didi, Nancy, Bougie, Jody, and myself on there right before Steven's stream. That's going to be so much fun. And then Saturday, there's an auction on Jeff P's channel. And then Sunday, it's probably more wedding stuff, honestly.
Well, I hope Emily's feeling better because she's been sick for the past week. So
Yeah,
I think she's getting better.
I hope she's feeling better on the mend as well.
Now I'm gonna, if I click OK to like load it, is it gonna just box us out?
No, it should load to the bottom, and then we have to put it up on the stage.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I'm here.
It lied. I must have changed that setting. I didn't mean not supposed to do that. Awesome, Johnny. So, do you want me to play this now? Or do you want to talk about it?
Yes, we can. We can. It's ready.
All right. So, without
it's the best I can do.
Here is our mandatory couple of minutes of speaking about fish for the week. Enjoy.
The glass catfish, Cryptopterus vitriolus. Now, these catfish are also sometimes called ghost catfish, phantom catfish, or skeleton catfish. And now I'm scared, because Halloween's right around the corner. And they can disappear right before your eyes if you don't look real good. Now, these freshwater fish seem to be a bit social, and even though you find them by themselves from time to time, they usually find their way back to the group. Now, it is suggested to have 6 or more, however, I only have 2 right now, and I need to do something about that. These guys are considered to be small, even though they get around 2.5 to 3 inches. But as far as catfish go, they are smaller than most. Glass catfish do not have scales and are pretty transparent, as you can see. Their wiggly movement, though, that's what helps you find them easier. Now just check out that wiggle. Hubba hubba. They have cute little barbels, and they use these for sensing things. Just look at that face. Also, the species in this genus have skin that is made of collagen fibrils. And, the light does go through the skin in a way that spreads waves, and that creates patterns as it diffracts through the muscles of the fish, and we sometimes can see a rainbow effect. That's a whole lot of science for me. Now, with the glass catfish, you can see the organs and even the beating of the heart. So get your magnifier, and get up in there and look at all the fun stuff. Now, this fish always brings the element of delight to not only you, but for others, especially people who are not familiar with fish. Now, since these fish are considered social fish, they will go well in community tanks. They'll probably do better in like a 30-gallon or up, and they go all over the tank at all the levels. So you see them everywhere. Now, they're omnivores, and so you need to feed them a variety of food, to keep them nice and healthy. And, keep them satisfied, because I'm sure these fancy fish really have some dignified palates. So, to sum this up, I just think these are the coolest cats around. And yeah, that was kind of cheesy, but you can't stop me. This is my video.
Oh, I loved that. Oh, where are we? Where are we?
Here we are.
That was a really cool dive on that glass catfish. Oh my goodness, they are so cool. I've never
You couldn't
personally
see
caught
them. They were hiding.
Some people were saying in chat. Let me see. Let me roll back up a little bit.
See, Zenny should have seen this earlier because she missed it on the quiz today.
Yeah, I saw that was one of the comments. Sideshow said he declared spooky earlier today. Benji wants to know if you borrowed Jeff P's magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm. And he's looking for it, I'm sure, because he ain't going to be able to read a thing.
I think he has a backup one just in case. There's a backup one to find the one he's looking for. Then he says, yeah, dang it, I wish I'd seen this before Jack's quiz. Today, this was one of the fish, and I did not get it right. Oh, a hiccup. Excuse me.
Alishan, somebody who knows the proper pronunciation, how far off was it?
Yeah.
I did go back and add it, but it's like, I forgot I had done it. Because I normally do it while I'm talking, but then I can't do it and talk and look and watch the ticker go by. So I said, I just have to pause and I'll go in and I'll plug it. And it's like, how did I remember to do it?
RJ said, if I could see what's going on. Dad joke right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mrs.
I do want to get some more.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I've done it all night.
You do want to get
I'm just
some
going
more.
to shut the hell up. That's what I'm going to do.
No, don't do that. You want to get more
right here. I ain't saying nothing.
No, we can both continue talking at the same time. That's what they like about it. It's chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Color. Ben Sharp, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. And I did a little bit of a sneaky while you were
I
diving
saw that. I like that.
hats.
I like it like that.
We have our second fishy list running for this evening. So go ahead and enter for that if you have not yet. We'll let that go for a little while. We're currently at 6:24. I think the only thing left we have to do for this evening besides drawing for the fishy list is to do our birthday song for this evening, Miss Didi. So maybe we should go through and say hello or hello. Happy birthday to all the shoalmates that had birthdays this week that celebrated their birthday.
Hello.
Hi. So let's say hi to
How are you?
a very, very merry birthday to Lisa of KG Tropicals, Rob DeFries, Belinda's Crystal and Succulent Garden, and Eric of Biped Shrimp. A very merry birthday to you guys and gals, and we hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. Happy birthday to you.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Happy birthday, shoalmates.
Well, they come faster and faster.
They do. I like it felt like forever when you're little for your birthday to come around, but now it's like I just had one last week.
Speaking of squirrel,
Squirrel.
I've been on snail patrol this past week too at nights when I'm kind of shutting down.
Mhm.
And of course, I've got those, I've got the MTS going on here, and I thought it was so cool to have them in every tank. It is kind of good to have them turn up the substrate.
Mhm.
But I'm tired of looking at their little asses on the glass. So we've been doing a snail extraction. I've got a net by every tank. I don't even bother to put it in the dirty bucket. I just leave it on the tank.
Yeah. Can I ask you a very nerdy question?
Yeah.
What variation of MTS do you have?
I don't know.
What color are
One
they?
came in on a plant. I didn't buy it. One, I guess.
The ones
And
that we
from there-
have, they're like a cream color and they have a red lining on them. So they're called red rimmed Melania trumpets.
Mine
Those
are
two tanks.
there'll be some darker shell, but then I have the ones that's got that little bit of blonde.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
maybe
know.
it's the Melania, the red rims as well. Send me a photo. I'll tell you what kind of MTS you got.
No, I keep the ram's horns.
Yeah.
I keep those. But
The
the
rams are
others, there's thousands of them, thousands.
I am trying to eradicate the pond snails. I don't know where they came from. We had a boom of them. They're everywhere. I want those gone, but the ram's horns have always been our friends here. So
Yeah, I've been eradicating pond snails too. I mean, I don't have a lot, but like they were in the baby tank and they were crawling in the breeder box. If I don't keep the lid and keep that breeder box up to the top, but it's like, I need my spoon to stay upright, so I need it to stick above the water. And so you know what I had to do? I had to go in there and do some smash and grabs.
that's just sometimes the best way to get it done. It's got to get done.
I got to take care of the babies.
So,
these are my babies. It's not theirs.
You do. Exactly. Yep. Once they're spawns, they become just, those are my kids. I get that. Your fin children. But yeah, the Jeff P auction is this Saturday, the 30th. Oh my goodness, I don't remember the time. I'm so sorry. Probably around the evening sometime. I'm sure one of them.
It'll be later in the day on Saturday, around darkish for some people, I'm sure.
Yeah,
about that time.
Probably still daylight for you Pacific coasters, though.
See, Stephen thinks he's going to get blamed for us having to stop early on Friday nights, but that's not the case.
I don't think so. I think it's a really good lead-in to Steamy McStreamy. So
Yeah.
it'll be a fun one. We'll try not to be too.
We are the foreplay, Stephen.
The McStreamy foreplay. Oh goodness. Benji says around darkish is when all the cool stuff happens. True.
Well, when you usually
before
get in
an
trouble, that's when it happens.
But we're gonna have 6 slots in Jeff P's auction this Saturday.
Wow.
We're gonna do a 6-pack of the Glow Light Danios, also called the Chopra Danios. An 8-pack of the Long Fin Platinum Leopard Danios. 5-pack of the Short Fin Lemon Blue Eye Bristle Nose. Brian wrote the list, and he only wrote the first letter of every word, so I'm trying to decipher as I'm reading it. Like Short Fin Lemon Blue Eye was SFLBE, so I just had to know what that was. We're also going to have a 5-pack of Long Fin Super Reds, a 6-pack of Long Fin Cherry Barbs, and a 6-pack of Blythe River Rainbow Fish. They are fastly becoming my most favorite rainbow fish in the house. They are a beautiful, beautiful coloration, that very thick black lateral line, that beautiful red coloring that comes in on top of them. Kamakos are my favorite, but man, they're getting very, very close to overtaking them. So we're going to have a 6-pack of those in auction as well.
You have a picture of the rainbows that are going to be in the auction?
Of the Blythe Rivers, I can get one. I think I have one on the
Ronnie's. That's about the only ones that I can keep up with as far as knowing.
Of which ones? I'm sorry.
The one you got in the auction.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will go and pull it up. It should be in website fish photos. And that would be a rainbow fish. Brian
Because
has
now
them
we're
all.
getting to the time of the year I can get in there and get some ordering done.
Yeah. Well, Aves, Goldie Eye, Pamaka, Pecan, Rosario, Blythe. No, the Blythe River folder is empty. Where's the photo? Let me check the website. Is it on the website?
Well, you got to get it ready before Saturday night too.
Yeah, the picture, we do have a picture on the website. It's not the best, but it is a photo. And I could pull that up for you, but it doesn't do them any kind of justice. Let me put this down so I can show you. I think I click image file maybe. And then
Christopher says he likes the Mappa tetras. They're prettier than the Glow Light.
they're okay, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I love the glow lights. They have beautiful iridescence like rainbows and guppies. I can't get over it. Okay, website.
Hey, did you ever find the sea shanty song on your hard drive?
I didn't even get a chance to look. I don't want to lie. I didn't even get a chance to look this week. I apologize. So this is the blurry photo that we have up right now of the Blythe Rivers.
Okay.
But that's actually a black lateral line that they get with the red striations and the red finnage. But when they're in spawn, when they're breeding, which is usually for us right before lights come on, so about 10 a.m., they are a brilliant, brilliant red, and they get this beautiful blue flashy color on the top of their head. It's very, very cool looking fish. Our accidental rainbow, and it's fastly becoming my favorite.
I've had them before. They were pretty. They were part of when I had the Epicystylus, whatever you call it. All that mess was going on. There were some that I lost.
Sorry. Epistylus can be tough to get. It can take fish down fast, but sometimes it can be tough to get rid of because it can either be the initial infection, but typically it's a secondary infection, and it's feeding off the first infection. Epistylus is not fun. I lost a whole tank of Chinese hill streams to that stinky, stinky Epistylus.
Yeah, I thought it was ick, and
Yeah.
you know, it's like, no, it's not ick, you know. So you learn the hard way lots of times.
That was my first encounter with them when I had the Chinese Hill streams. Um, and I didn't even know they were sick. Like we got them 2 days later, they were dead. Like they were just white. And we had some little fishies, guppies in there with them because it was just like a QT tank, you know, but guppies, you know, a million of them. And then the guppies got like looked like salt all over them. So I started treating them for ick because I've never experienced epistylis before, and they were still crashing. So I researched it and then learned about epistylis, and I treated them. I forget with what medicine, but the ones that were left cleared up. But it took a lot of them out.
Yes, and I had them in a 90, so I drained it down so I wouldn't have as much water to treat.
Yeah.
But you know,
Hello, Chesapeake.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Thank you for joining us, as well as Crown Tail and Fish Frenzy. Happy Thursday.
Cheryl is stuffing her pie hole. She's not paying attention.
It's fine. It's fine. She can listen in between the chewing. And Zenny's eating pancakes, so that's a quieter chew.
Oh yeah, you did the IE instead of the Y this time.
Yeah, the IE, because I was being a little tricky.
Yeah.
I had to. So we're going to be pulling for fishy list number 4. This will be for number 33 on fishy list number 4. So I'm going to let you all enter for that about another minute, and then we'll go ahead and drop for fishy list here while we're waiting for that. Otherwise, hopefully, I will be able to do Fox AM in the morning. It is set up. If anything changes, I'll post on the live stream chat to let you all know. But hopefully, I'll be fine in the morning. I won't wake up. Am I having wedding dreams? And am I having like scary wedding dreams I'm not remembering, and I'm waking up random mornings with belly aches or something? I don't know what's going on. But just sometimes I wake up and I'm really queasy, and it takes a long time to recover from it. So hopefully I don't have to deal with that in the morning. But if not, tune in for Fox AM at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. Come start your Friday off fantastic with me. I'd love that. And then we have the Ladies' Night on Miss Didi's channel tomorrow at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, right before Steamy McStreamy. And then Jeff Pelham's auction Saturday around darkish time on Jeff Pelham's channel. Definitely tune in for that. That's always a good auction. Then he says, Foxy, just got my no-name torture device delivered, disguised as shapewear for under the dress. Wish me luck. Oh, I wish you all the luck, because shapewear is absolutely torture. Just let it hang where it hangs. I mean, we can't be mad at gravity. It keeps us here. So let them swing. We don't care. We love you regardless.
You see, as you get older, sometimes you're like, yeah, I don't care. Just let her all hang out.
Yeah. And you see the old ladies at the store and their boobs hanging out the bottom of their shirts. I've seen that more than once. Okay. And they do not give any kind of funks. Oh, goodness. Let's see. And Fisher says, I had a dream. I was eating a huge marshmallow. Couldn't find my pillow in the morning. Man, that might have been a tough poop. Then he says, I can't have all that flopping around. Someone could lose an eye.
Well, they need to be paying attention and look out for swingers. You know what I mean? Especially if she's on the dance floor and she does one of them spins and knocks out on 3 or 4 people.
This is why I chose to go with the full body corset, because that was the only way everything was getting held where it needs to be. Because if you didn't hit the like button, shame on you. Hit it. Just go hit it. Thank you for that reminder, Chris. That's your gentle reminder, Stephen. Go smash that.
Oh, you remember how hard I worked on that Monte Carlo mat to put on as a background of my tank?
Yes, sitting there patiently sewing it all down.
Man, that thing looks so good too. But it's in the tank with the stir buys. which are like bulldozers.
Oh no.
Now, and I sat here and I watched it. So, and I thought that is just the cutest thing I've ever seen because it found a gap where it could get up underneath, and it was just like bulldoze nosing and has lifted it off. So now that it has pulled away and floated out, most of it, it's like, man, and it was having the best time. Its little tail was wiggling. It was having a fantastic time. So it's now like, what the hell am I going to do now? I can't just rip it out without making a big mess in this tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't
Corey,
fix it with the wall, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You have nice matted little media. They always find a way to destroy it.
It was so cute.
It is adorable. Oh, look at you destroying that. You're just so cute. But then you're like, oh my, no, you just.
And I didn't realize because I saw it go up under it, because it would kind of like disappear a little bit.
Yeah.
And then come back the next day. And I mean, he must have worked on it the rest of the day. Got 2/3 of it is up and loose. Now, I do have some that's growing from the bottom that might be better attached, being it's growing as it's finding its way.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, fishies can be little stinkers, but when they do something that frustrates me like that, when they start moving the plants around or something, I'm like, I know this is my tank, but this is also their home and they have to live in it, so I'll just deal with it. Doesn't mean I don't like it. But
last night there was one of them little hermit crabby things, and and it's in like a mini conch shell, and it's about that long.
Yeah.
And it was under the rock where my only damsel I have in the tank lives. And he was taking that thing and rolling it out of his house. And it was so cute because he was deliberate and he would push it and push it some more and push it some more till it got across the imaginary boundary.
Yeah.
Then he left it alone. He's like, not here. It's so funny, the things that they do.
It is so funny to watch them. Like, I love watching, I've said it a million times before, but the dwarf emerald rasboras, because to me, like, they are the smartest rasbora. They're like gourami minded, and you could just sit there and watch them think through like a problem that they're having and watch them execute their solution. And they're just so very intelligent. I get stuck on them a lot. Welcome in, Beta Aquatics. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. And Anna Banana. Look at that cute little pygmy. Just look at it. Welcome in.
And they know things. Fish know things.
They do. They're a lot more intelligent than we give them credit for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you all go about another minute here, and I'm going to enter stop and chat, and we're going to draw for fishy list number 4. Place 33.
It's like the discus, they'll move back out of the way when I'm feeding. But if I bring a square frozen something in here and I show it to them in the palm, I said, do you want this? They come to the glass and look.
What is this? Yeah, we want that. Drop it for us right now.
Yeah, drop it in here. Go get another one.
I think the nosiest fish. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that I think the nosiest fish that we have in our fish room or fish house is the rainbows. It doesn't matter where you are. All sets of them are looking at you. They're in that corner of the tank looking at you in that direction.
Well, they're hoping if you're eating potato chips or anything, you'll drop a crumb.
Right? And then they'll jump out.
They don't care. You can't fill them up. You never can.
No.
You will never drop food in a rainbow tank that they don't go after it. I don't think you can. I don't think you do it.
There's only one.
I fed my anemone last night. I fed it a shrimp.
Awesome.
That was so cool. That was so cool to watch.
Do you do that with tweezers? Like you just tuck it down in the end?
Well, I did last night. But it said the person that did the video said you could use your hands, but I don't know where the mouth is really. So it's like, I'm like, hey, but it grabs it and pulls it in and it'll work its way to the mouth. But it was so cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. I'll have to look up videos of that. I've never watched eat before. I can't say the word. Anemone. Anemone. There we go. It'll never happen again.
I have to say it fast. I can't read it and pronounce it.
Yeah. I said, cool. We want to see. Oh my goodness, I would absolutely love to see that. And welcome in. Who did I miss? Swiffle. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, what is all that? What is all that wordage? What do you got to do, Swiffle? What's going on? Talk to us. Hope it's all okay. Don't leave us hanging like that. That's some scary wordage. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, the carbs are just starting to kick in. Having to do a major change in life. Those can be very big, very stressful events, but you do have the support of the fish fam here. So if you want to talk to someone, you need help figuring out a solution for something, you just need someone to vent to, message me, message Didi, message anyone in chat. We would love to help you through whatever you're dealing with.
Because most of our emails are on fishfam.link.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have other ways to contact people.
Yeah. You're not alone in this, Swiffle.
We've all had to do hard things, and what they say, what don't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah. There's even a song about that gets stuck in my head too, and I don't even like that song. You have to move to Texas to take care of your mom. Oh, we keep cooking on the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just know there's some great people in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what part you're moving to, but there's some really good fish fam out in Texas. I was leaving his belongings there. So he's just going to move out and take care of her. I had to move back and take care of my mom for about 2 years, and I just left my house. I come home every so often and, make it look like somebody was staying there. That's what I had to do too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade nothing for it. Wouldn't trade nothing for it. Some of the best days ever.
Cece said Texas is great and we have great fish stores. Get in touch with Henry, Jeff says to Swiffle. Yeah, if you need someone to voice, we are here for you, Swiffle. Don't ever think you're alone in these difficult things that life tends to throw at all of us. We all go through some kind of crap from one time or another. So don't ever feel afraid to
you go your own way, and yes, you call your parents like maybe once a week, whatever you do. But I used to talk to my mother every single day, and then when I moved away, time ran out. Now she's in bed, I'm still up, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But by moving back, we sat there every night. Now she smoked them cigarettes, about choked me out, but I sat right there and sniffed them cigarettes with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did it, because I got good time with her for 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, usually, the end isn't always, the best, but it's when you're actually calm and you have time to reflect and just time to enjoy. You get to connect with those that choose to spend their time with you, because when we get old, why does everybody disappear? And I'm not talking about friends, it's like family. Oh, you're old, poof. That seems to be the culture, but when you stick around and you actually support those who are aging, they greatly appreciate it. I'm sure Mom loved that you were with her for her last 2 years.
Yeah. So if you have a mama, you're very lucky.
Yeah. So Phil says he's been taking care 18 years taking care of mother-in-law, but leaving son to help her. Oh goodness, double duty. Holly's going back to Texas before long. Oh my goodness. What's prompting that move? Craig says he misses his mom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to end the show on a sad note. Okay, hugs to everybody. Big squishy hugs to everybody. Sending you all our love.
Oh.
Life sucks sometimes.
Well, do you
Hard.
have a topic planned in your head for your 2 minutes of fame tomorrow night?
Am I supposed to?
Well, Zinni thinks, well, we'll have like one good strong sentence or so, but so make it count is all I can say.
Yeah. Let's see. Good topic. Does it have to be fishy related?
No, it's ladies' night.
Okay.
It can turn into anything.
All right.
I did
then
make me a hair appointment though. I did do that today.
for tomorrow.
No, it'll be the 8th of September, but so but it's like if I don't, then it all of a sudden it's like 2 days before, and when you first get a haircut, like I'm so lazy I don't even want to do it, but you got to.
Yeah.
And you don't like it at first. I mean, they make it look good, but then when you come home and do something to it, it's like it don't look like that, so you think, I wish I hadn't cut it. I wish I hadn't cut it. I wish I hadn't done this. And then after you wash it a time or two, you think, oh, I like this. So this will give me time to like it, hopefully, before the wedding. If not, I'm going to be getting me a quick wig. Hey, Keith, KJE popped in.
Yeah, you can always hide it under a wig. Hi, Keith. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well today. You and Miss Peaches.
Did we say hi to Nathan? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I did, but he can always have a second. Hello, Nathan. But it has
Keith, if you want to get on the list, hurry up and type hashtag fishy list, IE.
Yeah, I'm just about to enter stop. So go ahead and if you want to try to get onto the fishy list, enter hashtag fishy list with an IE. I'll wait for you and then I will draw.
Holly was a stylist.
Okay, so I want to do a half updo for the wedding. Like I know what I'm doing with the back, but when I pull the front up, I don't know what to do with that bit of hair. I need help. I can't find any photos I like. I immediately jumped on that. I'm sorry. That's another panic in my head. What do I do with the top of my head?
Well, don't ask me because I am the least creative on hair that has ever been.
Yeah. I used to be good
If
with
a
hair.
rubber band won't fix it, I can't help you.
Christopher just had to make sure Karen was still breathing. She's still sleeping. Yeah, I saw that beautiful ring you got Belle for her birthday. Correct. Good job. You picked a very beautiful ring.
I did see. The picture was cut off from me, but I could tell it must have been a ring. The way I could see the tops of her fingers.
Yeah. Just the top, just the tips of the fingers.
Just the
Finster
tip.
says today's my mom's 87th birthday. Happy birthday!
Yay!
Oh my goodness, 87 wonderful years. That's incredible. That is a feat. She says she was in ICU 4 times last year. God bless her. So blessed to have my mom. Yes. Sometimes especially when you get older, there's a lot of our bodies don't respond as well as they used to. But I'm so glad your mom was able to get through that. And still with you. And happy birthday, Mom. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's rough to beat 4 ICU visits in a year. She's strong.
Yeah, she is. That is awesome. Jody says, Holly, teach me your ways. I can have my hair down in a braid or in a bun with my skills. That's about what I got here, too.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. 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 Oh, goodness. So I'm gonna
We
go
should
ahead
have just
and
had a hippie wedding.
I mean, it's a
That would have been easy.
Modge Podge. So. Leslie, well, you know what? You just in time to, make me feel bad and enter. I'll hold up for you. Go ahead, enter hashtag fishy list. I shall wait. It's okay. We've got 7 minutes till vibes. And I remember to set up the stream to go over to vibes this evening. Yay!
Look, Christopher thinks he can say anything he wants. Karen can too.
Karen just talked her to sleep and said she was getting the prairie dog. Lost her mind. I can only imagine what she's dreaming about. She's bringing home a prairie dog is what's happening.
Christopher, I have a question. That isn't your Mister's pet name, is it? Because if she was getting prairie dog, that just creates all kinds of visuals.
I thought that meant like the ing of that phrase. I thought meant you had to poop.
Hey, y'all, spooky dookies are right around the corner, too.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you're gonna get the shit scared out of you all month of October.
Oh my God, do you realize that we got this wedding because I can't do it so much before the wedding because you get locked down. It's like you can't go beyond, that date. But we'll have Myrtle's birthday. We're going to have Halloween, which within the next blink of an eye is Thanksgiving, and the next blink of that eye is Christmas.
Yeah. One after the other after work, it doesn't stop. It's so busy.
It's like bam. I've already done Myrtle's song where the main parts of it. I never did get. I did it like in around February, but I did or March somewhere along there. But I have the hardest time closing the songs for him because I feel like if I keep it like open ended, it's like it continues. You know what I mean? It don't have a finale. So I got to work on that probably when I get back from the class because his birthday is like a week and a half after that. So I got to get it done.
Super fast. I was actually talking about Myrtle on Angel Stream last night, and I almost cried. Almost. I was telling Angel about when I proposed to Brian and how I had a dream Myrtle and the dream told me, just do it. So I did it the very next day. And that's, oh my goodness. So I was telling Angel about him and she said,
yeah. So, it's going to be fast.
It's so fast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the week after we get back from the class, we have to go to Iowa for the Quad City Fish Swap. And then, start prepping for everything else that comes after that. So many. It's the holiday season. It's right there.
And you stopped shipping now. What date is it that you stopped shipping around that?
The end of October. We are no longer shipping after Halloween because it gets too crazy in November. Packages get hung up pretty darn bad, and we don't want to have to deal with that when it's getting cold. So this year and from now on, we'll stop shipping on Halloween. That'll be last day you can place orders or have things sent out. So. All right, but I'm gonna write another stop in here because now we are gonna actually go ahead and draw the fishy list. We got 3 minutes to it. Refresh it one more time. Refresh the list.
Holly has a suggestion for you.
Sure. I'm not over there. You need pearls in your beautiful dark hair. They will show up so pretty. Girl, you don't even. I have so many pearls.
Not those.
No. Oh my goodness. No, I'm saying like pearl hair clips because.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Brian's pearls.
Oh my goodness. No, they're little tiny little hair clips and they're pearls and they have like a little fake diamond on each one.
I'm just messing. You know I had to go there.
I know you.
Couldn't let it slip. I had to take my shot.
I love you, heifer. Sometimes it still feels wrong calling you heifer, but I mean it won't. And Leslie Perry, $4.99 super chat. She's just like, here, take my money. Thank you so very much for that, Leslie. Greatly appreciate you. Let us find you a little video over here. chocolate. You know what? We haven't seen Branton lately.
That's as bare as he could
Oh,
get.
that is so entertaining. Thank you for making those, Didi. They're always highly unexpected and very entertaining. And thank you so very much for that, Leslie, for your $4.99 super chat. She says, just for keeping me company for a little while. Well, thank you for giving us some of your time. We greatly appreciate you for being here with us and everybody else. We need to draw this fishy list already so we can get on.
We've had lots of squirrels run across the screen.
So remember, you have 30 seconds to respond if your name is in chat, if your name is called. So without further ado, good luck, guys and gals.
Holly Gibbs.
Holly Gibbs, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Ooh, what should our hashtag be over to vibes this evening? We had all kinds of topics.
Well, hashtag pearls just don't kind of seem appropriate, but it would be funny.
And the videos burn into his eyes. Branton's not even
She's here.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Holly. You are number 33 on fishy list number 4. Holly Gibbs. And thank you all for participating. Remember, wherever Miss Didi, myself, or Peplin appear, if the host allows, the fishy list can be played at any time. So never miss a stream.
You know, and I love to spin the dial, so just saying.
Oh my goodness. So yes, that concludes. Welcome to the end of the episode. I have been enjoying saying that way, way too much. And that is from Fish for Thought. I said that last week. Nobody guessed it. But he says that at the end of his videos every week. And I just find it entertaining. So. And Mark Sterlson has gifted another 5 Foxy's Fishes memberships. Mark, seriously. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for that. You are absolutely amazing. That puts us at 123 members to the channel. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for that. Miss Didi, are you able to see who those went to?
Yes, the Redneck Aquatics, Stan the Man, Pittman, Toonie Loon, Fuzzy KR, Just One More Fish, and Whipper's World.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Shoal, guys and gals. And thank you, Mark, so very much. You're so very generous. And oh my goodness. So yes, hashtag over to vibes. I'm gonna let Miss Didi pick it. You decide.
Hashtag Clash is coming.
Awesome. Clash is coming.
And Vibes has got a great stream prepared for tonight. I got a page and a half of suggestions.
Ooh, so yeah,
I've been keyed up all day waiting on this.
So we definitely don't want to miss that. So yeah, we're going to head on over to Vibes right now. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Greatly appreciate every single one of you for being here. I want to give an extra special thank you for the extra loves this evening to Mark Sterlson, Scuba Stevo, Mark Sterlson again, Leslie Perry, Mark Sterlson again. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for the extra loves. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or replay crew, we love each and every single one of you, and we will see you back here same time, same station next Thursday for HME. Foxy AM in the morning at 9 a.m. Central. We'll see you at Miss Didi's channel tomorrow evening for the ladies' night, and then we have the Jeff Pelham auction that we will also be on Saturday. So we'll be around. Hope to catch you all at all or one of those. We'd love to see you there. Otherwise, go ahead, call your loved ones, check in on them, see how they're doing. If you are lucky enough to have them close, pull them and give them big, 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 big hugs and big, big kisses, because tomorrow is never promised, but today is a gift, a present. So go forth and spread some love with that, guys and gals. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness, because the world can use so much kindness. And a beautiful garden can spring from the single seed that you sow. So go forth, spread love, kindness. Give your fishies a kiss, and we will see you on over at Vibes with hashtag Clash is coming. Miss Didi, do you have anything to say? Because I just ran over you.
Not a damn thing. Bye.
Damn thing. Love you all.
He is her mom milk. He is her baby milk.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss?